The next stretch I'd like to address is the quadricep stretch on the ladder barrel. So I'm going to have Callie face the ladder, hold on tight, and then take one foot and place it right back here on the barrel. Now this is something you're going to see quite commonly. So notice how close her heel is to her glutes. And this is a stretch that's often done by runners. You'll see somebody holding onto a wall, they'll grab their own ankle or instep, and they'll pull the heel in right here. Now the issue with this is look at the angle that's at the knee. It's an extremely closed angle. Now your client's knee may be able to handle that, or they may not. So let's change this up a little bit to give a little bit more of a biomechanically advantageous position. So Callie, could you take your leg off of the barrel, walk forward until your foot is right up next to the wood of the ladder. Then, while holding on, place that foot back up here onto the barrel. Now notice, right here, there's a much more gentle angle on the knee simply because I moved her forward. But we can enhance this even further. So Callie, could you take your hips and push them gently forward while holding on, and you'll find that you get a little bit more of a distance between your heel and your glutes. Now what this does is it increases this angle even more, which is great. That means if you have some type of issue with your knee, they click, they grind, if you put them into a tight angle, they're going to be a little bit painful, or there's a strain right here on the inside of the knee, this alleviates some of that. Not only that, it creates a better stretch near the top of the hip. So instead of putting all of this tension right here at the distal end of your quadriceps, you are dispersing, spreading out the love on the muscle, both from the top and the bottom. Now another way to enhance this is to engage the glutes. So Callie, instead of having your back arched, I want you to squeeze your glutes. And notice when what happens there. The pelvis neutralizes itself. Very commonly, when you go to a physical therapist and they see that you have a anterior tilt on the pelvis, just by putting one foot in front of the other and squeezing the glutes, the pelvis will neutralize. So this right here can be a great way in order to get the pelvis into a bit more of a horizontal position, thereby creating more stretch at the point of origin of where the quadriceps are. So this right here is what I believe is a little bit better of a way to stretch the quadricep, putting less abuse on the knee. Now, if your client's quadricep is very tight, very commonly, what you'll see is this knee will lift up and out to the side. That's the body's attempt to take pressure off of that stretch. It's trying to escape off to the side. And if you're just standing here talking to your client, you may not see this. So if you walk over here to the front, it becomes very self-evident that that leg is off to the side. If that's the case, if you're so tight that that leg is winging to the side, this may be a situation where you want to elevate your client's foot on top of those yoga blocks that we talked about earlier.